Welcome to Jaybird Reacts.
Hello and welcome back to Jaybird Reacts. How y'all been doing? I'm doing pretty good over here. Got another video for you guys today. This one's gonna have a bunch of different things in it, and a lot of things are gonna make you say, But without further ado, let's get going.
Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about the trouble and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
the sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories simply aren't true without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 So, did you get the point of that? It's extremely dangerous to our democracy that all these news stations everywhere are told what to say to us. It's all manipulated. Everything you hear on that news channel has been approved to say to you. And that's that. Things that make you go,
These images supplied by local media in LA tell an interesting story, don't they? I mean, it is just simply amazing, the destruction to buildings. But it seems to have spared much of the greenery. Yet it somehow destroyed a concrete and stucco building. But the very fuel that is being blamed for the massive spread remains intact in image after image. Not even churches made of concrete can survive, yet their shrubberies look impeccable. It makes you kind of wonder about things. Oh, I'm sure it means nothing, right?
Things that make you go, Isn't that something? Isn't that something?
So 8 Ukrainian generals' mansions burned down in Los Angeles. Wait, why do 8 Ukrainian generals have mansions in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Why do 8 Ukrainian generals have mansions in Los Angeles? Or why did they have it? Things that make you go, I'm going to have to keep saying that, I guess, because them first 3 videos kind of made me say,
China owns $800 billion of U.S. debt, which they do. Then, of course, the United States, as the borrower, has to pay interest, which means that you and I and everybody else gets to pay taxes every year that go to Washington, where they don't fund our roads or schools or hospitals. It's money that the United States government collects and sends to Beijing to pay interest on the debt. And the Chinese use to develop the Red Army. Do you understand? All of this has to happen beneath the surface. Because if Americans understood what I just said, they would realize that beneath all the reality is the opposite. That's the reality of the economic of capitalism.
So what do you guys think of that? Who here knew that we were in debt to China? Who here knew it was that much? Who here knows that they're never going to tell us that? Things that make you go,
Stop. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. Fairly simple thing, happens to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank. You know how I describe the economic and social classes in this country? The upper class keeps all of the money, pays none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class. Keep them showing up at those jobs.
Gotta love the GOAT, man. I've said this before and I'll say it many times again. George Carlin was way beyond his years, and he was trying to wake us all up back in his heyday, you know. He woke a lot of us up, but, you know, God rest his soul right now, because he was the GOAT. Although that sign thing was funny, I hate to say it, but that was the truth, man. I hope you guys seen all that, because I'll tell you what, man, a lot of them things that it was flashing to was the truth.
I cannot fucking believe the bullshit this man did before he left office. This shit is fucking disgusting. This shit should have never been allowed. He should have never been allowed to do this. It's criminal. It's a slap in everybody's face in America. This man pardoned Dr. Fauci on the last day of his presidency. He pardoned Dr. Fauci. This is the same man who made us do lockdowns. The same man who made us wear masks even though they was never effective. The same man who lied about the origin of COVID. The same man that told people if you didn't get that shot, you would not be able to work, you would not be able to travel certain places, you would not be able to do nothing. The same man who made people go through mental issues from being locked down, from losing jobs, from losing family members. This man right here was the cause of all of it. All because he wanted moolah. That just goes to show you they don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck how we feel. That's a slap in the face. This man should be in jail. This man really should be facing the death penalty. You know how many lives were lost? Shit's crazy, fool. I see you got away with it on earth, but you still got to answer to the one above.
Yeah, ain't that some crazy shit right there, you know? Joe Biden, just before he leaves office, didn't just pardon Dr. Fauci. He pardoned multiple members of his family, and they were never even convicted of any crimes that we knew about. So what is he pardoning them for? Preemptive pardons. What's that about? You know, did they do something that we were never told about? Guess we'll never know. I don't know, because they're pardoned now. And another one he pardoned was the January 6th committee. Why did you get pardoned? Why did he pardon them? Are you saying something there? Are you letting people know now that it was all bullshit from the start? I think so.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Yes, sir. So if you guys didn't know it, we have a new sheriff in town. He was inaugurated earlier this week. And from all the stuff he's done so far, this is Saturday, and he's been in office for 5 days now. My man has been busy, and he's getting a lot of shit done, man, already. He's probably done more in the first 5 days than the prior administration has done in the last 4 years. And that ain't no joke. So wonder what he did say to him. I wonder if he did say, you forgot to pardon yourself, because that would be epic. And it would definitely make you say, Yeah, I'm ashamed to say that guy is a member of my state's party, Democratic Party. Yeah, what a goof. You know, you wear that to an inauguration, you gotta be a goof. Yeah, like I said, I'm ashamed to say I'm from that state that he's a representative from. I really am. What a bunch of idiots. Yeah, we're done with the political now. We're back to the other stuff. I just wanted to get a few of them past week things in there or whatever, but yeah, what a bunch of idiots. Why the heck would you think it would be cool to stand right behind the jet engines of a plane? Idiots. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure where that was in the world, but it was recent, and it's showing you drones are still around, and we're all waiting to find out from the new sheriff in town what that's all about, because the prior administration didn't say nothing about it. You know what? I'm sorry. I don't even want to bring up anything else to do with politics. But yeah, drones are still around. What do you guys think that was? That looked like thousands of them up in the sky there. A bunch of twinkle lights. And they were all moving too. So, what is that? What is that? What do you guys think that was?
Dude, we were driving past this, right by this barn down here. Look at this freaking thing, dude. Why is it shaking? Look at it. It's not windy. Nothing else is shaking. You can't see this one shaking very much, but it is shaking. I'm like scared to touch it. I feel like it's freaking electric. It doesn't seem like it's shaking that fast, but in real life, it's shaking so fast. What the hell is going on? So anyways, seems like we should call someone. Because this is really freaky.
Yeah, so I've been coming across this a lot lately on social media where these fences are just vibrating and shaking out of nowhere, you know, like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand that. Is there an earthquake going on underneath? I don't know. But let's check out a couple more of these.
So in that last video, I didn't really show it, but I put my hand on those and stopped it. I stopped the vibration. It actually took about 20 seconds. It felt through the pipes as if though there was a dozer or something driving by, and there's none of that. I'm here by myself. And after letting go of it, after a few minutes, it started up on its own again. And you can tell it's not really windy. I mean, there's a slight breeze.
Hey, you guys seeing the videos of people's fences shaking? Just shaking. The ground is vibrating. The ground is vibrating. You guys get it, right? Go watch my videos, okay? It literally is happening. Aliens are not going to account for the ground shaking. People's fences are vibrating. Go check out the videos.
So what do you guys think about them, man? Like, it is weird. Like, why are they just shaking out of nowhere like that? The ground is vibrating. You better go check out his page. I looked at his page. He don't have nothing else on there about anything vibrating. So, I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, that is weird though. And it makes you go, huh? It does me. I know that. That video doesn't make you go, I don't know what will. This one and the next one I got are definitely make you go, kind of videos. But yeah, that was weird, man. Like, you see how tall them guys with the stake going through them were, too? They looked to be like 8 or 9 or 10 feet tall. That was pretty weird, man. I don't know. What do you guys think that was? You think that was real? Who knows?
Red Mercury.
So what you are seeing here should be red mercury, which runs away from garlic, but is attracted to all gold stuff. And as you can see on the top, it has no mirror reflections. It is invisible in the mirror, and it's not magnetic. Those are the rumors. Tell me what you think about this, because when you Google red mercury, it is getting weird, really weird, because red mercury is on the one side a myth, But on the other side, you can go to prison if you are trying to sell or buying this stuff. So how is it possible to go into prison if this stuff is fake? Can you tell me? This is really, really impressive. And when you go deeper into this stuff, then you can find that it is said that this liquid can produce free energy. It's very interesting.
Pretty interesting, right? Do you think that red mercury is mythical, or do you think it exists? Personally, I think it exists, but we'll never know that, you know what I mean? Because they hide so much shit from us already. What's another thing, right? Especially if something that's possible to give us free energy, they're definitely going to hide that one, you know what I mean? But that's all I got time for today, folks. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun as always. And I'm going to try to be back next weekend with another new video for you. So, y'all take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. A good rest of your week ahead. J Berg Reacts out.